What's going on? What's going on?
Hey, how's it going, everybody? I thought I'd just thank for the $2 super sticker, Justin March. I thought I'd go over this so that way we can be able to see this stuff as this stuff starts to happen. Whoops, wrong screen. All right. So, that's why SBM, Save Yourself Black Man, is about creating a different cultural paradigm where you're not following women off of a cliff because that's what the actual environment is ran off of. That's fine. It's about creating your own paradigm to which you actually run things inside the household. And it's not a safe haven for domestic terrorists like the person who was on the screen here, because he's saving himself, black man, for a different set of reasons. Nobody asked this individual to go to Washington, D.C. and to, quote unquote, cover those actual events that went on there. So this person is not part of SYSBM. He's saving himself, black man, from federal charges. And we don't need that type of nonsense over here in this side of the group. Nobody has endorsed this guy. Nobody. He's no better when, the attorney was using SYSBM. Go find yourself some other shit to be a part of. You just can't attach yourselves to other people's stuff when no one has actually endorsed you in any shape, form, or fashion. No one over here had participated in domestic terrorism. Nobody over here went down to Washington, D.C. to actually help any of those individuals. Nobody over here has been friends with the Proud Boys, who are labeled as a domestic terrorist group by the FBI. No one in the SYSBM is over here doing any of that stuff. SYSBM is about a personal mission to dodge very specific results by changing the input of the individuals who you deal with on a daily basis. That's what SYSBM is about. It's not a safe haven and harbor for Pookies, former Pookies, and current domestic terrorist Pookies. I can't tell you how much the things that we've been trying to do with this particular movement, how it's trying to get hijacked by certain other individuals when they're just not part of the group itself. You have to understand that you are socialized out of choice. You're socialized to give them choice over you. That's what the choice is for. The choice usually in the domestic culture is so waiting for your chance to get picked by somebody. Therefore, putting yourself within a lower station over others. This is why this stuff doesn't work here. We don't have traditionalism here. So we try to superimpose traditionalism over a system that don't respect tradition itself. That's why SYSBM isn't supposed to be used for such thing as traditionally trying to make things work here, even though it can under very small percentage things. I just wanted to point that out. I just wanted to be sure that we all know that this guy is not a part of SYSBM. He is saving himself, black man, from being an Afro white supremacist. He took down all his videos when he was running through the streets saying, screw all these different people who got killed unjustly in front of all of those people who were white, by the way, because he's willing to mortgage his masculinity in order for his new friendship among those type of people who are not for his rights at all as a person. Again, I can't stress enough that SYSBM has nothing to do with this type of person. Nothing to do with it. It's a personal mission. It's not a hiding ground for anybody. Because if we allow people within the group here, every single time something happens overseas with any type of criminal activity, it will be considered SYSBM material. Just like they tried to do a whole bunch of other times before. This is why these type of people don't belong here. This is why you make people adhere to some sort of principle within the group. If not, they get to keep remaking themselves into other things. We don't want you remaking yourself back into an SYSBM dude. You need to be a right-wing, proud boy, loving masculinity guy. That's where you need to stay. So I want to thank you guys for coming through. You guys have a really nice day. I just needed to clear that up.